Today, I want to share with you one of the most powerful unknown brain hacks that I've ever personally experienced. It radically changed my life in just 1 week. I went from feeling insecure and severely depressed and generally unattractive to women to suddenly being seen as the guy everyone wanted to hang around and women wanted to date in just 7 days. It sounds too good to be true, but I've shared it with thousands of high-paying clients over the last 10 years who have all experienced incredible results. If this sounds like a change that you'd like to have in your life, then keep watching because I'm about to share it with you. It's called EPC, or Emotional Postural Conditioning, and it's a technique I developed for myself when I was struggling with severe depression and anxiety issues in my early 20s. It was the result of numerous scientific studies being conducted on human behavior and body language at the time. So what the heck is emotional postural conditioning? Well, most of us understand that when we're feeling sad or happy or scared, that your body will work hard to express those emotions. This is what we call body language. Body language doesn't really tell us what someone is thinking, it only tells us what someone is feeling. And if you get really good at reading body language, you can always know what those around you are really feeling about you. But what a lot of people don't realize is that the chain of causality doesn't just go in one direction. That is to say that when you feel sad, you tend to close off your body in a protective response. Your eyes move in a downward direction, you hunch your shoulders, and droop your head. So your emotions determine your body language. But your body language also determines your emotions. If you feel happy and you purposely close off your body, drop your eye level, droop your shoulders and head, then you will also begin to feel sad. Don't believe me? Go ahead and try something right now. Put the biggest, stupidest, wackiest grin on your face right this second. Now, try your hardest to feel sad about something without changing your facial expression. Notice that it's surprisingly difficult to accomplish. It's this well-studied reverse body language effect that lies at the heart of emotional postural conditioning. You see, our lives are a series of habits that we continue to play out without thinking about it. You button your shirt from top to bottom, or bottom to top, the same way every day. You likely get out of bed and the first 10 minutes of every day looks identical. But most powerfully, we all have a habit of how we move and hold our bodies throughout the day. You don't realize it, but what you do with your body throughout the day is telling your mind exactly how you should feel about yourself and the events occurring around you. Emotional postural conditioning is about breaking these body language habits and rapidly building your self-confidence over the course of just 1 week. Follow this 7-day plan and you'll see what an incredible difference it will make to your entire life. The best way to follow this is to pick a start date and make a public commitment in the comments below and promise yourself that you'll see this through. Day 1 is all about smiling. Every time you smile, your body releases a concoction of feel-good hormones that doesn't just make you feel great, but literally starts changing the way your brain is wired. So what you need to do is go to your phone and set a vibrating alarm to go off every hour from the moment you wake up until the moment you go to sleep. Every time that alarm goes off, you have to momentarily stop what you're doing, cast your eyes above horizon level, and put a really enormous cheesy grin on your face, the biggest one that you could possibly make. Yes, you will feel awkward about it, and yes, you will feel goofy, and you'll probably laugh at yourself, but that's all a part of the experience. Change always feels awkward at first, but by the end of the first day, you should already feel much happier and content with yourself than you're accustomed to feeling. This is just the beginning. On day 2, you're going to keep persisting with the hourly smiling challenge of day 1, but now you're also going to add in the space challenge, where you'll challenge what you're doing when you're stationary. Every time you're sitting or standing still, I want you to take up as much space as possible. Stand with your legs far apart, sit with your legs sprawled, do whatever you can to take up a ton of space, without invading anyone else's personal space, of course. One of the ways we tend to reinforce our low self-value is that we try to take up as little space as possible. And today, this is a huge bad habit that I want you to break. On day 3, you'll keep the challenges of the first 2 days, but now you're going to challenge the way you move through the world. From day 3 onwards, every time you walk anywhere, I want you to walk as you would if you felt like the world was your oyster, there for you to take command of. Walk how you would walk if you were supremely confident. Walk with pride. Put some swagger in your step and walk like you're the boss. Do this when you leave your desk to go to the bathroom. Do this when you're walking out of the train on the way to work. And do this when you walk to the kitchen to grab a snack. Wherever you go, walk with power. On day 4, you'll keep persisting with the challenges of the previous days. But now we're going to start to change the way you interact with people. On day 4, every time you make eye contact with someone, you have to flash them a big, warm, friendly smile. So when you buy your bus ticket from the driver, when you make random eye contact with someone walking down the street, when you meet your co-workers, every single time, as soon as you have made eye contact with someone familiar or unknown, you'll give a great big smile. Most people are absolutely blown away by how good they feel at the end of day 4, because you'll have experienced an entire day with more people smiling back at you than you've likely had in your life. On day 5, of course, you'll maintain the habits of the previous 4 days, but now we'll also start working on your gesticulation. So every time you have a conversation with someone, you have to start using big hand gestures as you talk to them. This will feel awkward and forced if you aren't used to it, but stick with it. You've come this far and you're already feeling much better about yourself than you did 5 days ago, so don't stop now. Day 6 is the last day that we add one final secret ingredient. Every time your vibrating alarm goes off and you look above the horizon to smile, directly afterwards I also want you to exhale as far as you can. Then I want you to inhale deeply and hold your breath for 10 seconds. As you exhale after that, I want you to purposely release all the tension in your body. Let all your muscles untighten. Let your shoulders droop. Release the tension from your neck, arms, legs, back, face, everywhere. Just relax all your muscles in one long exhale. Day 7 is your final day. We don't add anything new in on this day. We just repeat all the steps from the previous days. You want to take one more day to cement all these powerful new body language habits. At the end of the 7th day, ask yourself, how do you feel? How do you feel about your life in general? How has your self-confidence changed? It's a pretty radical shift and one that you can't ignore. You don't have to keep repeating these exaggerated habits after day 7 because you'll already likely have taken on some great new habits. But I highly recommend repeating day 7 once a day, every week for a month to ensure you never revert back to your old, bad body language patterns. This is one of the single most powerful techniques I've ever experienced, and for me and so many of my clients, it has been absolutely life-changing. So how about you? Are you willing to take this 7-day challenge to radically change your self-confidence levels? I'd love you to go ahead and publicly commit to taking the challenge in the comments below. Then let us know how you're going. I'll be watching you every step of the way. If you loved this video, be sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future videos coming out 3 times a week.
Hey guys, do you get frustrated approaching women and then getting rejected? I'd like to invite you to my free 12-video training series where I'm going to show you how to make such an amazing first impression before you even say a word that rejection will soon become a thing of the past. See that button down there? Don't procrastinate anymore. Go ahead and click on it, and I look forward to working with you.